Leo, hi. So this is going to be a reading for the month of February 2024, and I'll do the reading for you and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Leo. All right, the overall energy for the reading, the Knight of Wands. So you're looking like you're pursuing something here. Are you? Or is it... You look like you are, but then again, there's another energy that shows up here that has their energy straight up towards you. So is it both ways? One way? I don't know. We'll see. Starting off the reading, you get the Nine of Pentacles crossed by the Eight of Wands. You're opening up to something here. You definitely have a lot of confidence. I don't know what it is. I have no idea what it is, but it's like your antennas are up here and running. Why do I feel like you're pursuing something that has nothing to do with this, but you're involved in this too without necessarily consciously being aware of this? It feels like you're kind of doing your own thing, going about your day, you know, the usual, and then this happens, which is quite big. I don't think it would go unnoticed. I don't know. Let's see what the hell is going on here. But you're definitely looking quite confident as you open up your energy in a particular direction. In your focus, you got the Five of Pentacles. There's some fear that's showing up here, possibly tied up to whatever it is that you're opening up to, or you're dealing with an energy of loss from the past. In terms of something was lost from the past, but something from this energy is coming up to the surface. In the recent past, the Eight of Pentacles, yeah, this is that energy of, you know, going about your day, doing your thing, working on something. Yeah, the usual. Okay. In your strength, the Empress, yeah, that's what gets me. It's this energy. Because it's tied up to what's in the hidden energy. And it's like something's happening energetically, and it's quite big. And I feel like to some extent, you would be aware of it. For the most part, it's almost like you're not even paying attention to it, but it's intentional. It's like, you know it's there, but it's like, yeah, whatever. And it's not a whatever kind of an energy. It's a pretty big one that's opening up here. Anyways, in the immediate future, the Wheel of Fortune, change. Something's changing. Something's shifting from what it was to what it's gonna be, which looks very, very different. That's supporting this reading, the Two of Cups. It's your energy tied up to another energy that I'm seeing here predominantly and a lot. You keep on pulling me in the direction of, you know what, I'm just doing my thing. I'm like, okay, do your thing, but let me also check out these energies and see what they mean. You may not want to look at them intentionally, but it's like they're here. You might as well let me check them out. You keep on like, yeah, but you know, like let's. Okay. The energy surrounding you at this time that you may not be aware of, which I kind of get the sense that you are aware of, but you intentionally are not paying attention to it. The Emperor. The Empress, the Emperor, the Two of Cups. It's something from your past that's coming to your attention here, somewhat, to be more specific. In your hopes and fears, the Fool. Energetically, you're right there. Something's happening. Energetically, these two energies, yours and another's, are doing something there, are cooking something. You know, cooking dessert. I don't know what stage they're at in their cooking, but they're cooking something. In the potential outcome, the Ten of Swords. And then comes Leo with, yeah, but it's done. Dessert is done. It's eaten. Yeah, very good. But we're done. You know what? Let's clarify. You are challenging me here. I'm like, you know what? No, I'm not gonna not look into these energies. They're not done. Dessert may be done, but that doesn't mean they're done. These energies. They're getting ready for freaking, what was this? Lunch? Maybe dinner. They're getting ready for bed. And for breakfast in the morning. Done for now. For the Knight of Wands, in the supportive energies, you get the Knight of Swords, the Four of Wands, the Seven of Wands. Well, why didn't you say so? And you're like, well, I tried. We just jumped to the status. It's complicated. Big time. You are attached and are actively giving to some sort of commitment here, which makes you willingly not pay attention to what's going on energetically. This is a situation from the past that's all riled up energetically for some reason. It's coming into play. It's one of those, I dreamt of whoever last night. I'm not going to make anything of it. That's your attitude towards it. Like, I'm not going to pay attention to it. Whatever, dreams happen. But you kind of know there's more to it than that, because there's something at play between these two energies. And even though it's of the past and it's done, something's cooking still. Dessert is still on the table. Okay, I get where you're coming from, why you keep on pulling me from this, because you keep on pulling yourself away from this. Alright, for the Nine of Pentacles, you get the Three of Cups, the Two of Wands, the Five of Pentacles. This is something that closed off potentially a while ago. And it seems to, at least energetically, want to come back together. Quite a while ago. And it seems like you have wanted for this to come back for a very long time after it's split apart. But right now you're not in that place anymore. You're kind of in the place of dessert was good, but we're done. Okay. Let's do what the hell was this? The Eight of Wands. You get the Nine of Pentacles, the King of Cups, the Eight of Wands. Something's opening up. Whether you want to acknowledge it or not, whether you want to push it to the side, whether you want to put it as, just dreams, just this and the other, it looks like something is opening up energetically from your heart and possibly from theirs, big time. One of those energies that no matter how much you want to ignore it, you can't really. I have no idea why it's coming through so strong at this time, but it is. Doesn't really matter why, because I keep on hearing why now. Because now. Because, because dessert. I don't know. For the Five of Pentacles, you get the Six of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords. At the end of the day, you can push this all you want, and you can say, I'm not going to take this into consideration, I'm not going to pay attention to this. You look very much confused about what the hell is going on here. You look like up in the air, almost like, I don't know what to do about this one. Because I feel it. I feel like something's coming. Something from the past that it was dead and buried with, and what the hell does it want from me? This energy. I have no idea. And you try your best to distance yourself from it, but it feels like the more you try, the more confusing it gets, because it's that sense of curiosity. It's like you get further and further away from it, and I'm like, I wonder what it wants, though, So it's quite confusing behind the curtains here for you. Let's do the Eight of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Five of Swords, the Knight of Cups. You were tied up to this for a very long time, emotionally, to the situation. You know, and believing in it with everything that you had. Which, it was a little bit deceptive because I don't see the participation on the other side in the same way. So it's kind of like you're hanging on to something and putting all of your love and all of your energy from your heart and from everything you've got into something that didn't respond back for a very long time. They may have in the moment then when it happened, when the dessert was there, but when the dessert was over, you still were waiting at the table. I'm not sure for what. Seconds, I have no idea. But for a very long time, you know, where whoever you had dessert with, long gone. But they are coming back energetically. Physically, I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe. But energetically, you would feel these energies. And you would probably fall into this place of what was that? What's going on? I don't understand. For the Empress, you get the Four of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles. Even if they do show up and are physically, you're giving me a sense of openness here. Openness, not from the standpoint of what this used to be, but from a standpoint of welcoming. Of if they knock at your door for a visit at your place, you would open that door and you would be like, please. But with no intentions of, let's see what this is. Let's check it out, please. And let's try the dessert again. No. With the intention of, let's see what you have to say. But I'm open to whatever it is that, especially from the perspective of friendship, maybe more. Okay. Let me do the Wheel of Fortune in the immediate future. You get the Nine of Swords, the Ten of Wands, the Hangman. There is a shift happening, a massive shift, where again, something white turns completely into black, or something black turns completely into white. It's like a complete change from dead to alive, for example. Which is, it feels like it's not necessarily pleasant, you know, when it comes through in how it feels to you. It feels like, I don't know what to do with this, you know, I don't know what to do about it. I like how you handle it though. You throw in the Hangman here, you're like, hold, let's regroup, let's see what the hell is going on. Let's look at things from all sorts of different angles before we do anything about this, you know. Let's do the Two of Cups and the hidden energies. Oy, 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 oy. You get the Nine of Cups, the High Priestess, the Lovers. Yeah, this is big. This is quite big. It's a pretty big connection. And it's one of those that when I even opened up this reading and mentioned just the tiniest little bit of this energy, you knew what I was talking about. This is a big one. And it's from your past. It's not something new. It's deeply felt. When your heart is open, you're definitely going to feel this connection. But right now it feels like the both of you are on the same plane where your hearts are probably open. That these energies are kind of coming towards one another. Let me do the Emperor in the hidden energies. The Knight of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, the King of Wands. They're heading straight towards you. This is going to manifest in the physical somehow, by the looks of it. Slowly but surely, it's going to reveal itself in the physical somehow. Whether with that knock on the door or somehow. I don't know. Anything. Because they're shooting straight towards you. They're bringing in this change of wherever things were. You're just not seeing it. You have no idea. Okay. Well, now you may know because I told you, but let's do the Fool in your hopes and fears. The Page of Swords, the Tower, the Four of Cups. You're carrying an energy here tied up to this whole situation of disappointment. So you may be open to it. It's like they're knocking on the door. You open the door, you're like, welcome, you know, but it's going to seem like, welcome, you know, kind of a deal, because you're upset or something. You're holding a sense of, not a grudge, it's not a grudge, but you are disappointed in something that went down in the past, not even now. Maybe even in the way that they're showing up. Could be, because I see the Tower here. It definitely comes in as a surprise, that knock on the door. Whether it's energetical or physical, it definitely comes in as, where'd you come from? You know, kind of a deal. Let me do the Ten of Swords and the potential outcome. Believe it or not, you actually manifested this. Whether it was as you were sitting at the table after the dessert, or recently, or I don't see you manifesting this recently, but you did at some point. It's one of those where the universe comes in with, surprise, your manifestation is here. And it's like, yeah, but I manifested that 20 years ago. I'm a different person. I want different things. Well, surprise, you know, kind of a deal. No, you're, from a soul perspective, from a, you know, there is no time in there. What you manifested 10 years ago that you felt was completing you in some way, it's going to be valid in 100 years from now. You know, whether your life changed or your priorities changed or whatever changed, that doesn't mean that, okay, well, you know. Interesting reading. Definitely something you can't go by with a sense of, yeah, let's not talk about it, let's not look in that direction. Definitely not going to be able to avoid this one. Let me see what the universe has. The Sun, the Two of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles. I do like your approach to it, because if the situation comes through and finds you in a place, if it comes through as a surprise, because I feel like it's going to come through like that in any way it shows up, even though your initial reaction to it is like, what? You know, I like how you're taking your time to work with it, where you're not rushing into responding to it, like shutting the door in their face or throwing that dessert in their face or whatever, you know. You're not rushing into a reaction, into a response. You're actually taking your sweet time to just sit with what is presented in front of you. In whichever way, shape, or form this energy wants to hit you like a train, basically. So keep on doing that, in the sense of try not to rush into response, because I feel like it's a good response to whatever's going on here. Not avoidance, but at the same time not, you know, instinctual kind of, because who knows how it's going to catch you. It's going to catch you unprepared anyway. So it's like, give yourself plenty of time to kind of come up with what you want to do about the situation. Because you may feel in the moment that you know what you want to do with the situation, but give yourself some time. Let's do the Black Moon astrology cards. You get Mercury. Mind. Number 3. Leo, why'd you get Mercury? I blame you for giving all of us Leos Mercury. If you want to tell people the truth, make them laugh, otherwise they'll kill you. Oscar Wilde. Mercury, the planet of intelligence and talking, is the closest planet to the Sun, also making it the fastest planet to move through the zodiac. The Mercury card suggests you must put effort behind your talk. The god Mercury is the Roman counterpart of the Greek god Hermes, the messenger with wings at his heels and on his hat, connected to everything associated with the mind. Quick wit, brevity, mental flights, trickery, inspiration, and also movement, as in moving ahead and also transits. Mercury gives poetry to the imagination, since the gods Mercury and Hermes are related to the Egyptian god Thoth, god of writing, patron of scribes and those who work as divine mediators and interpreters. The god Mercury and his counterparts also have very much to do with magic and medicine. When it comes to the body, Mercury rules the eyes, brain, nerves, as well as the fingers and toes. In ancient Greece, Hermes was the god of road and transportation and was the son of Apollo, the sun god. This makes sense, Mercury being the closest planet to the sun. Mercury is also a comedian and can be a bit of a trickster. Just when the energy seems to be flowing one way, Mercury changes the direction. Good old Mercury. Might we add, Mercury is spontaneous and insanely flexible. Great. Whew, this is a long one. Mercury is the wisdom and the stupidity found in intelligence. I like that. When it is not connected to the heart or the feelings, Mercury maximizes the imagination, but can also symbolize the liar when it comes to double talk with mixed meanings. It is the planet of gaslighting, causing purposeful confusion in the minds of others to gain something not really deserved. However, Mercury shows how mentally sharp and flexible we are, our mental range, and how eloquent. Mercury tends to be chatty, superficial, and into playing games, psychological games, and other types of puzzles. Mercury governs friendly relationships, and also the Freudian slip where you say something that doesn't come out as intended, but actually reveals your real thoughts. When the Mercury card presents itself in a reading, it is time to use all of your mental faculties to get your point across. Words and how you use them are very significant. It may mark a period where you either have to talk your way out of something or talk your way into something. Whatever the reason of occurrence, how you communicate through writing or speaking is of utmost importance here. Compassion, writing or editing may figure in composition, writing or editing may figure in. It is not a time to stay static or to sit still. Beware of gossip and other scandals. The important thing to remember is that when you say in this... Hold on. Why am I reading cockeyed? I don't know. Hold on. Mercury. Blame Mercury. The important thing to remember is that what you say in this situation can and will be used against you. So choose your words wisely. Interesting. The planet Mercury also rules over technology. So if your question is about career or a job, you can be certain mastering some newer form of technology is about to come into play. Since Mercury is the planet of speed, you can expect to see fast developments. Regarding romance or relationships, it can mean that friendship is the best option for you now. The time has not yet ripened to enter a relationship with the person. You may attract partners and perhaps friends who are not emotional, highly rational, and objective. These lovers or friends may be offended by flip remarks or joking over serious matters. You may become involved with someone who double talks, is witty, but who does not emotionally connect. This is also the card of brothers and sisters as well as twins. Now marks a period which involves observation, reasoning, taking things apart and putting them back together as they were or in your own order. It is a time of flighty emotions and matters developing quickly. Mercury also signifies travels, maps, and staying in motion. So you may be going on a trip, a more noteworthy vacation than the usual trips you take. The matter in question is best served by using intellect, weighing the matter, being reasonable, and also being spontaneous in your responses. Codes and forms of magic may also figure in. Mercury brings on keen awareness to use your mind and what you know to the fullest in this matter. Corresponding tarot card, the Magician. Key ideas: speaking, travel, speed, coordination, adaptness, arguments, glibness? Glibness? What the fuck is that? Technology. What the fuck is glibness? Now I gotta Google. Anyways, cool. You got Mercury on top of it all to deal with as an energy. Good luck. Anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.